we're going to reflect on a story told to us by our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which came in the hadith of Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu and Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. In the beginning of this hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that there was only 3 people in history who spoke when they were babies: Isa ibn Maryam and Sahib Jurayj, the companion of Jurayj al-Abid. He was a worshipper from the Bani Israel.
In the wording with the Imam Ahmad, he used to be a businessman, and sometimes he makes a profit, sometimes he makes a loss. He said, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna give up that trade, and I'm gonna go for a trade that will never fail.
And he decided to build a temple and to isolate himself, to seclude himself outside of the city, just to focus on ibadah, just to focus on worship.
And he even overdid it. He built his sanctuary in a way that somehow is hanging, and in order for him to come down, he needs a rope. He would need to climb. So he pulls that rope up that nobody can bother him, and the whole time, huwa fi salah.
And he had been doing this for a long time.
His mother missed him.
One day, his mother came and the temple was high up, and she started to call him, Ya Jurayj, Ya Jurayj, Ya Jurayj. And he was in his salat, he was praying. So he said, Ya Rabbi, Ummi or Salati, my mother or my salat, what should I do? So he decided to continue praying and not to answer his mother. When he finished, he didn't go to see what she wanted either. He continued to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 24/7. That's what he did every day, all day. And then the next day she came and she called him, Ya Jurayj, Ya Jurayj. He said, Ummi or Salati, my mother or my prayer, what should I do? He decided to continue praying and not to answer the call of his mother. She came back the 3rd day and she called him, Ya Jurayj, Ya Jurayj. And he said the same thing to himself, Ummi or Salati, my mother or my prayer. And he chose to continue his prayer. Even though now, 3 days in a row, obviously she needs something. Why didn't he go to her? Obviously his mother here, she became very angry. SubhanAllah, I'm coming to him, my own son, 3 days in a row, and he doesn't answer. He doesn't come and see what I need and why I keep calling him 3 days in a row. So here she did what is very difficult for a parent to do. She made dua upon her own son. She said, Allahumma la tumithu, oh Allah, don't let him die until he sees the faces of the prostitutes. There will be a fitna for him in his life because he didn't answer his mother.
In the wording of Imam Muslim, يقول صلى الله عليه وسلم, وَلَوْ دَعَتْ عَلَيْهِ أَنْ يُفْتَنْ لَفُتِنْ. And if she would have made a dua that he is to absorb the fitna, drink the fitna, he would have done it. The mother made the dua and she went on. Shuf.
Time went on and Jurayj continued doing what he was doing, worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One day the people of Bani Israel were gathered in one of their sittings and they were talking about how Jurayj is just